Welcome to Origin, Remember Your Truth, a podcast for everyone who senses there's more than meets the eye. I'm your host, Anna Hochwald, and I'm really excited that you're here. Together we explore what lies beneath conditioning, roles, and learned identities through energy, intuition, and lived experience. This is your invitation to remember your inner truth and original frequency. Everything here is for you to feel what's true for you. Take what resonates and throw out the rest. On today's episode, we're going to be daydreaming. I get the feeling that at the moment, most people's lives are very full and so much is happening that most people can barely keep up with their own lives, let alone with others, let alone with more self-improvement and podcasts and all that stuff. So today's episode is not about improving yourself or working on something. We're just gonna relax today and just let our mind wander and drift. So I invite you to find a comfortable space. You can also listen to this walking, but maybe sit down, lay down. If you fall asleep during, that's great. So, once you've found a comfortable place, get cozy, get comfortable, whatever you need. And just to let you know before, I have no clue what we will be dreaming about. I am just as clueless as you are, and I will let the images come to me and just walk and talk you through them. So lay down in your bed. Feel the covers, feel the mattress. Feel your body sinking in to the softness. And maybe you can imagine hearing waves. Maybe you are no longer in the bed, but on a mattress or one of those flotation devices, whatever you call those. Let's take one of those unicorn thingies. They're cool. So you're on one of those. You have your drink in one hand, your sunglasses on. The waves are lapping up against your feet. You're just drifting along. You can smell the salt and taste the salt in the air. You hear the cry of the seagulls. See the clouds, some clouds, just a few. Passing by, see the sun. You can feel the sun, his warm rays on your face, warming your skin, kissing your skin. And you're just there, taking it all in, soaking up. Maybe there's a dolphin coming by. Almost seems like it's trying to say hi. And the water is crystal clear. You can see everything. See some fish. Whilst you're just drifting on your magical unicorn flotation device. And very smoothly, the waves are carrying you closer to shore. The shore of an island. You can already see it in the distance. Getting closer, can make out more details. See the white sand, the palm trees, the coconuts. Just imagine what that coconut would taste like. And you're getting closer to shore. Maybe you're even surfing a bit with your unicorn just before reaching the shore. And still have the seagulls overhead. Getting closer, you hear the waves crashing onto the shore. Now you're almost there. Maybe you step off your unicorn and swim the rest of the way, enjoying the water, just the perfect temperature, not too warm, not too cold. And you just enjoy being. You don't have to do anything. There is no future. There is no past. It's just you right now in the water, in nature. And now you can already stand up in these pristine, crystal clear waters and wade the rest of the way to get to the beach. And you look around and see how far you've come with your magical unicorn flotation device. Amazing. And you're walking through the sand, feeling the sand between your toes. The sand is warm, not too hot. It's the perfect temperature. And maybe for a moment you just sit down on the sand and watch the waves from the other side. Watch those calming waves rolling along. And you see a school of dolphins chasing each other, playing in the waves, and having the time of their lives. And in the back, you might see that whale just came up. And see what else you can find whilst you're sitting on the sand, feeling the warm sand, and maybe digging your feet and fingers into the sand. Really grounding yourself, being fully there in that moment. And then look to your right. Maybe you can see they're almost like elves of a sort. And they're bringing you coconut already cut up nicely so you don't have to hold the whole thing. And now you can just sip from your coconut and enjoy the view. And those elves are quite cute. They're putting on a show. They're doing some acrobatics on the beach just for you. There's no one else watching. You're their audience, and they're giving it their everything. It's a hell of a show. Who knew elves were hosts on beaches? I didn't. But I guess that's how we limit ourselves with imagination. There are no limits. 'Cause look to your left. What do you see there? I see a path opening. It's almost like a portal. And through that portal I can see mountains. Do you want to go through that portal? To the mountains? Or stay on this beach? If you want to stay on this beach for a moment longer, enjoying the tranquility, then just press pause. When you're ready, come with me. Step through the portal. We're gonna see another place. All right, let's do this. We're going through the portal. And it's so bright. At first, almost blinded, but then can see again. And luckily, this portal was more than magic, and we're no longer just wearing our bathing clothes, but also, let's call it, mountain approved apparel. So we're not cold. It's a sunny day here in the mountains as well. We're on a slope, but the grass is green. I see and hear goats. Yes, I think goats. And also some cows with their bells around their necks, just grazing. And now here you really feel the wind. We're in the middle of the mountains. We can see the top of the peaks. We can also look down into the valley. And again, as it's warm enough, we're barefoot, walking through the grass, feeling the grass, and just enjoying being here. Just walking for a bit, looking around. What do you see? There's a hawk flying, hunting. With its keen eyes, can see so much more than we can. Or we think we can. Because we can see a lot as well. Look down into the valley, how small everything seems. Can barely make out the people. And from above, it's a bit easier to get some perspective, to see that small thing that might have felt like it was a big thing. It really wasn't, and it wasn't worth thinking about it. Because in the end, it doesn't matter. Other things matter. Being connected with nature, like you are right now, here with the mountain. I invite you to sit down in the grass, put your hands in the grass, and feel the energy of that mountain moving through you, this powerful force of earth. Feel it filling you up, being grounded, and just knowing you're here, that it strengthens you, for everyday life. Fill up your batteries. Breathe in the clean air. Feel the sun on your face, warming it, warming you. increasing your light and shining brighter. Expand your light like you're a miniature sun. Expand it, and maybe people in the village, down in the valley, might even see you shining up there in the mountains and wonder, is it a second sun? Is it a star? Maybe. We're all made of stardust, so why not? And carry that with you, your light, because we all have it. And it's beautiful. And to just let your light shine as much as you can at all times. Now let's get up again. Walk a bit up the hill to get out an even better vantage point. And just see. Just look around. What do you feel? Do you hear? Touch the rocks. Can you hear the wind? You probably hear the goats and the cows. And now, why don't we turn it up a notch? Why don't we fly? Just like that hawk. Look down at yourself. You can grow wings, or maybe you don't even need wings. Maybe you can just fly. But now we're gonna fly. Gonna take a couple of steps. And we're flying, soaring through the mountains, taking the updrifts, and just savoring the view of those mountains, of everything underneath, seeming so small and insignificant. And we're just up there soaring. And the joy of that soaring fills up our hearts. And now let's fly out of the mountains. Do you see it? There's a river flowing out of the mountains. We're going to follow that river. It's a strong river with turquoise waters fueled by the melting snow from the mountains. There are some ravines as well. We're just following the course of the river. And now, this river, it's running through different landscapes. And the river is flowing into a forest. But not just any type of forest. This is a dream, remember? So this forest is a rainforest. And the river is changing, melding itself into darker, more greener waters. There are so many animals that we can see and that we can't see below the surface of the water. And within the trees, all those trees. Let's just dive into that rainforest. We can still fly. And it's like we're passing through everything, so we can see everything. Seeing the animals, the monkeys in the vines, playing around. See the smaller animals like frogs, but also maybe snakes, little birds, and beautiful flowers. Mushrooms here. Some small ferns. And it all seems so ancient and calm and powerful. The presence of this forest put you in awe. And now we're gonna You're gonna land in front of a huge tree. It's almost as though it was a mammoth tree. Remember, this is a dream. Anything is possible. And this tree is so large and so tall. You're standing at the foot of it and looking up, 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 and trying to see the top, the crown, but it's so far up. And this tree is so old. It's seen so many seasons and years and centuries pass by. But the tree didn't change much. It just kept its course. Always kept its course. Didn't let itself be influenced much by what happened on the outside. Drama doesn't exist for a tree. The tree is just one part of the forest, one small part, as you are one small part of nature. And now I invite you to slowly approach the tree. Put your hand on the tree. Let that life force of this massive, beautiful specimen of nature travel through you. Let it fill you up and embrace the tree as far as your arms can reach. Become one with this tree. Feel yourself melting into the tree. You're becoming the tree. And you can feel the calm, how everything is slowing down. No urge to move. You're just part of the tree. You can see with the eyes of the tree and sense everything around you. Sense the forest. It's just part of you, the way you can sense your body, or could before. Now you're just that tree, your nature. Just let that feeling sink in. We're all a part of it. We all belong there. And now I invite you to leave that tree again, to come back to your body. Look at the tree again. Thank it. Thank nature for being so good to you, to us, to this planet. Now we will slowly return. You're going to turn around and leap off the ground and fly back. Fly through the forest, through the canopies of the trees, along the river, seeing its torrents and maybe getting a bit of that water, having it splash on your face, feeling the freshness of it, and flying back up the mountains, back to the slope that we were on in the beginning, looking down into the valley and the village. waving goodbye to the goats and the cows. And through that portal that we came, going back, standing on the beach, no longer flying. And our trusty sidekick, unicorn flotation device, is waiting for us. Now we can sit down in it with a fresh coconut brought to us by the elves. And the dolphins will push us along back from where we came when we started this daydream. And now we're on the waves again, feeling the waves move beneath us, feeling that warm water soak our feet and just embracing us. And we're here, we're just present, enjoying the moment. The sun on our faces. And stay in this moment for as long as you want. And when you're ready, you can slowly come back. Feel the surface underneath you. Feel the temperature in the room. Notice that black space behind your eyelids. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Move your shoulders a bit. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Now, I hope this brought you out of your usual setting. For a bit, you can always come back, listen to it again. So as always, for future episodes, if you have questions or want to know more about certain topics, let me know. Data is in the show notes. And if this episode resonated with you, follow, rate, leave a review, or share it with someone who might benefit from it. I hope this touched you in some way and made you feel more, feel yourself more. May you move through your day with curiosity, awareness, and a little more of your own truth shining through. See you in the next episode.